Capricorn, welcome to your May 2025 message. I apologize for getting this out a tiny bit late. As you can hear, I caught a little bit of a cold, so I thank you for your patience. And I do want to let you guys know that I'm available for personal readings. The link for that, it will be in the description. I'll probably put in the comments. If you want to meet your spirit guide, I'll put a link to that up here in the upper right hand corner. And don't forget, I go live Monday through Thursday right here on YouTube at 11 a.m. Eastern Time with free mini reads. So tons of ways for us to hang out and for you to connect with spirit. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what spirit wants you to hear this month ahead. Okay, this month is starting out with an explosion of energy. It's almost as if your life just kind of went from 0 to 100. So just know that this can feel overwhelming. This can feel rocky. It can feel like quick expansion. And so what your soul is trying to let you know that even if something's going rocky on the human level, you could still be in alignment and connected to source and to spirit. Even if you're going through a lot of rapid growth, you could still feel grounded and safe in your body. You could still feel at home and comfortable in your body. And you could still feel grounded in your spirituality. So it's almost as if, even though there's this rapid expansion and 0 to 100 in your human day level life, it's also like a calling, come back home, Capricorn, come back home to your body and connect to us, connect to your spirit guides, connect to your source, your inner being. It's like a coming home call. And that's another reason why it might feel a little turbulent. It's because it just seems like you've been out of alignment for quite some time, Capricorn. So when you get in alignment and you feel that peace and the calm, it's like a, whoa, what's that, you know? Okay, is there anything else you want Capricorn to know about this, spirit? Okay, wow. So Capricorn, all of this explosion and pickup and pace is getting you on your path. It's getting you on your path, and it's kind of they just want to talk to you. It's time, Capricorn, for you to receive. It's time for you to be receiving and earning more money. Let the love unfold naturally. Let it unfold organically. Let them start to pursue you just a tiny bit more. Don't back off 100%. Let them, kind of start rowing the other oar in the boat. That will go fine. It is time for you to come back home to us and find your path. Gosh, they want to pull so many cards for you, Capricorn. Let me see. How many more? 2, 3, 4. Okay, so Capricorn also looks like for the basis of your month, you can expect some quick, sudden change, Capricorn, okay? Just expect an explosion of energy, an explosion of new in your life. Expect a lot of change. And they want to tell you something about that little bit of distraction that you've been experiencing. It's as if you think you're a wanderer, a nomadic, that you're not stable. But this is where you got to make peace with the fact that you just made a decision to do something that's off the beaten path. So maybe you're not doing the traditional 9 to 5, but you're doing a little bit more self-employed. You somehow taking that to mean that oh, I'm not a stable person. I'm a wanderer. I'm not stable. But it's once you kind of recognize that no, this can be stable. I run a stable self-employed business. It's grounding and coming home in your body going, nope, I like stability. I like financial stability. I like feeling financially secure. So the self-employed business that I run is financially secure and stable. And then that's when you got the Ace of Trees there. And the trees is the money suit in this deck. So it will be the ace, it will be the brand new start of your business that you've been wanting for a while. So it looks like you can expect an increase in income. I'm not quite seeing a explosion of money. You got the Ace of Trees here and you got the 8 of Trees further in the read. So it's kind of you could expect a little bit more financial stability. And once you just embrace that this is how I've chosen to make money and source and spirit is now guiding me in a way to do this, very stably, where I feel good about my decisions, where I feel good about myself, that's when you're gonna like start seeing the step, you know, the steps being laid out before you. And it's interesting. It kind of looks like why all of this is going on. The recent uptick of a lot of energy, the everything I just said. It's because love wants to come into your life, Capricorn. And for whatever reason, for whatever's going on for you guys, you kind of think that you need this in order first before this can happen. Actually, I think I worded that poorly. It's not that you think it has to be that way, you want it to be that way. And so like it's kind of like your growing urge for that love, for that soulmate is like really hitting you. Like it's really growing within you. And that one you got to let control of it. It looks like your relationship is not going to start or like unfold in the typical way that like, you know, the fairy tales do, or like the just be friends for 3 months, like however it's going to start out differently, so you got to like know that, and it's kind of like you got to be okay with that. Really focus on what it is that you like about that connection with that person, and that's going to continue to soar on its own. And it's like a little bit less action on your part. It's not, don't, it's very adamant, don't back off from the person, Capricorn, but you can allow somebody to work to be on the energy work. I liked that connection. I liked that hangout. That way, just when you're exuding that energy and they feel it, they'll be like, she likes hanging out with me. Versus if you're not exuding that energy and you're getting in your head, is he going to answer? Will he answer if I do this? You're just kind of like bombarding them with messages all throughout the day. You kind of see the difference. You want to be the one exuding, I really like connecting with that person. It's always so fun when we connect. I love learning about them. Yeah, so just know you want your money right before love can start, and like love is starting in here. Looks like whatever happened in your recent past, there's definitely something confusing happened in your recent past, Capricorn, and it looks like it whatever happened, it like woke you up, and you're like, no, life can't be complicated anymore. I need it more simplified, and I need a simplified path to success. And even though it was complicated and confusing, the maze, it woke you up for you to start thinking again about the future of like, what do I want 2 years to look like? What do I want 5 years to look like? What do I want 10, 20, 30 years to look like? So it's definitely, even though it was confusing, it got you thinking forward future again. And whatever happened, you're definitely at a place where you're like willing to like step into that unknown. And that's that phase where you like feel that kind of like excitement for the new adventure, but also that like, oh my God, how is it going to work out? So even whatever happened that was like a little bit of a blow, it might have been a big blow for some of you. Like whatever happened, it could have rocked you off your feet. It just know that it snapped you out of life being complicated and confusing, and it got you into embracing the future. Okay, this now moment, you gotta love blossoming. Look, you got the Two of Cups clarified by the Two of Trees. So this is like the love, romance, two peas in a pod, you know? And this is like the solid partnership. So this is like that romance, but this is also whoever it is, it's a solid partnership. It's the Two of Trees. So it's like you guys just work well together. Like one's bad at math, the other one's good at math. One's good at cooking, the other one's good at cleaning. Like it's just like two peas in a pod, and there's a lot of compatibility and commonality. Oh, that's interesting. Like you guys have great potential, Capricorn. Both of you are like aching, yearning for that happy home, stable life. It just looks like right now, both of you have this little bit of like a, but am I worthy of that? Yeah, and all I can tell you is like finances are a little bit on like both of your minds. The best I could tell you, Capricorn, just like let it grow organically. Do the more of the energy work. And it's not doing the energy work to get the person to call. It's the energy work is, that was such a great call last night. I really love when we connected and did XYZ. Oh, I just always love hanging out with them and learning more about them. Their story just gets more and more fascinating and more interesting. I love it when we connect because that does the energy work so that you're just in a high vibe place around it without putting pressure on it, without without them feeling pressure to behave or act in a certain way. Going into the near future, gosh, Capricorn, this is definitely a month of like a wake up for you. You are really stepping into the, no, I am worthy. No, I do deserve. Like, I deserve success. I deserve feeling good about myself. I deserve love. I deserve someone to kiss, cuddle, and hold every night. You're going to your new future. It's just going to like really awaken even more of like, I do want that. I do want that. And I'm worthy of it. I do deserve to feel it. Okay, all I can tell you, Capricorn, is whatever financial worry you got on your head, the more that you connect with your own, like with your spirituality, your spirit team, that's what's going to solve your money problem. Yeah, you're in the cycle of like ending a cycle around money where money always felt like a burden. Money always felt like you had to like sacrifice, whether it was sacrifice time or sacrifice your mental health, sacrifice your physical health. Like you're breaking that cycle right now. And again, I like honestly, guys, Capricorn, you guys got to set just like a steady routine with your spirituality. So maybe it's like you wake up and then you just go meditate for 15 minutes right away. Set a timer. Either you can either choose to focus on your breath, feeling your lungs inflate, feeling them deflate. And you could say the words in as you're breathing in, and say the words out, out, out as you're breathing in. This is a Buddhist meditation technique I'm sharing with you guys right now. You could say the words because that's focusing on an automatic process of your body, so it's not technically a thought, just for 15 minutes. Or if you have like a sound you could listen to. I happen to wake up to and hear birds every day. So if you could just focus on listening to the birds, it's just going to like reset you and recalibrate you so that you're in full alignment to receive. And it's like once you do that, your heart will be healed. You're going to be able to clean up your money mess, in short. Your heart is going to rapidly, quickly heal because it kind of looks like something pretty devastating happened to you in the medium to far past. And for whatever reason, whatever devastating thing happened financially to you, instead of looking at the whole picture of how money can come to you, it just got you focused on they took it, they took it, they took it, they took it, it was taken, that you haven't been open to this for such a long time. So you connecting to source, meditating again, is going to get you from going on how the money was taken from you or like how you sold all your assets and now you have nothing to sell. Like the one thing that's not going well, it's going to open you up so that you can be in the flow of money again. Yeah, and that's kind of like your karmic lesson. You were supposed to outgrow your family financially in this lifetime, Capricorn. And that might mean earning more. It might also just mean earning it in a different way. Like that was definitely something your soul came down to learn. Yeah, so you're just in your head about it. Like, what was that book, The Big Leap? I'll link to it down below. He talks about like the 4 limiting beliefs from his practice that he realized people have that hold them from getting to their next level. Um, And one of them is like the outshining, more money, more problems. You're afraid of like abandonment. So like you're afraid that if you earn more money, you're going to lose friends and family. You're hitting the outshining one. Like, who am I to outshine them? Who am I to like make them feel bad about like that I'm not struggling as bad as they are? It's definitely like time to let that go. If you keep going down that path, it's not going to go well for you. Okay, so go to the advice earlier, Capricorn. Meditate, reconnect with your spirituality and your spirit team, and you're going to expand rapidly in money. I think the money expansion is going to be a little bit of a faster journey as long as you do the energy work than the love. The love, it's kind of like a let that grow organically because the other person needs like a tiny bit more space to like, well, they don't need space. They kind of need to have that aha moment where they're like, oh, we do work really well together. Oh, even conflict with them is really good. Like they just need to like recognize it. That's why it's not necessarily a good thing for you to jump to a lot of action right now. Okay, in terms of your personal power this month, your personal power this month is to let the love grow organically and naturally And like, it's really time for you to like re-put your focus back on like everything that you love and everything that you like. So like what they said earlier in the near future about the whole, this is your money, all the ways you can make money, you focused on the one way that you like lost it or it was taken from you, whatever. I love money. I like money. I like having money. Money is good for me to have. It feels good having money. I like having money to buy things. I like having money to pay my rent. I like where I live. I like having a roof over my head. And I would like that feeling of financial security. It's really like put your focus on everything that you love about money and it's like, I love money. I love money. And if you say that and you feel good about it in a glow, you're in alignment for money, and just keep saying it. It's like you really got to amp up your love of money. Like, I love money. You just got to amp up your love of money. If you say it and it doesn't feel good, I love money, and my inner being is guiding that to be in alignment. I love money, and my inner being is adding new thought after new belief system after new belief system. So until I can say this in full alignment and receive more. I like receiving money. It feels good to receive money. Someone paid me that much to do that. Great. I love that. Let's keep it going. Like, your personal this month is just to like admit and sink into your body where you're like, I love money. It feels good to receive money. I like having it. I like spending it. I like seeing it come in. I like the things it buys me. I like the things it allows me to do. And I'd like to start thinking more positively, expansively about money, knowing more of some of the things that I want to buy so it can come in more. Okay, in terms of outside influences, Capricorn, whatever's going on, outside influences you around you, people in your life just, excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Capricorn. But I wanted to get you your message though. Okay, outside influences. I don't know how to say this to you guys. They're going, I want to use the word chaos. It just seems like a lot of people around you have like lost a little bit of stability. They've lost a little sense of control of their lives. They're going through some like serious shifts in their lives, like maybe someone crossed over, maybe a move. Like they've just had some serious shifts in their lives and they're just not feeling stable and rocky. And it's kind of like a just know if there's any kind of a lash out, just recognize that they're trying to protect their sense of self-worth and their sense of they're lovable. What's their advice though to like interacting with these people? Wow, again your answer is make sure you're connecting with spirit daily, cuz you're going to have to be clear in your communication, simple and clear in your communication. You're going to have to be okay that these people are going through like chaos and turmoil. So they might throw a couple attacks at you. So you got to allow yourself to feel the sadness for that attack. And again, just go, something like, oh, mom, like, if she says something mean to you, oh, mom, are you feeling really sad that we're not connecting as much as you would like? Well, yeah, like, oh, you just always want to hang out with your uncle, huh? That's her trying to protect her sense of worthiness, her sense of I'm lovable. Even though it's not the healthiest way, okay? But Capricorn, the only reason why I'm giving you these tips is because what you've chosen to interact with these people and be in their lives. So it's, hey, oh, is that your way of saying that you wish we could hang out more and connect more and you miss me and you love me? Well, yeah, and I think it's unfair that you're hanging out with him more than you are me. Oh, I can understand that. I can understand why you feel that way. I don't love him any more than you. You and I connect on this and that. He and I connect on this and that. He happens to have a fishing trip planned this weekend. I really do love you and I really do want to spend time with you when I get back. Like, you want to keep your communication simple and clear. I can understand why you feel that way. I'm like, that's not like, I can understand why you feel that way. That's not my intention though. I really want to go on this fishing trip and I really look forward to being back on Monday and having breakfast with you. But there is the heavy emphasis of Connect with us, Capricorn. Connect with us. We have so much information, so much downloads. We can come in and do so much energy updates on your body, your mental body, your emotional body, your physical body. The more you connect with us, the smoother this trip and this journey is going to be for you for interacting with them and staying in alignment for your money to flourish. Okay. Okay, so in terms of this is your hopes and fears card for the month. It kind of looks like you're at a place where you're just like really wanting to manifest stability, and you're really wanting to manifest, I just want to make sure that the effort I put in will lead to me being happy. And you're really more at like the hopeful phase. I don't want to even call it more than hopeful. Like, you're getting to the positive expectation of, I do expect good money to come in for me. My tip here would be, there's a shift that people go through in their 20s to in their 30s. In the 20s, it's action, action, action. You get your happiness and your enjoyment from doing. I went to this concert. I traveled there. I did this. Oh, did you like it? Yeah, I went to the concert. So like all the happiness comes from action and doing, But then most people have just life happens. And in your 30s, you realize some people, it's like, oh, wait, I didn't get to where I wanted to be. I did all that, so I'd be happy in my 30s. I'm not happy now. So it's just something happens where people make the switch from doing to being. And just like a pendulum, you don't want to swing from all action to all being, right? Because like money matters. You got to find that happy medium. And the happy medium is coming back to having grounded, present doing. Right? So like when I did this business when I was a lot younger, in my 20s, it was, how many videos can I get out today? How many videos can I get out? How many clients can I see? How many Facebook groups can I also go live in? And now it's more of like how present can I be into this one video, and like the love that I could pour into the message for the audience, and the love to my energy, so that when they tap into this, they could just feel the uplift from my energy. So it's present doing. That way, it's not all action, it's not all being. You just find that happy medium in the beginning, because it really is time for you to make more money, Capricorn, flat out. So how this month ends for you, it's going to be, as long as they're really repeating, as long as you ground in and connect your spirituality, it's going to be a very creative, expansive month. You're going to like very open up. You're going to get back into that life is good, feeling very optimistic and hopeful about the future, and you're just going to start finding some creative ways to like run your business or like make your money. I don't know how to, because I don't know if you're self-employed or a day job, You're just going to start to feel more creative in life, that spark of life, and wanting more, like vacations, like shopping and stuff. And you're definitely just going to feel more expansive in ways to make money. Okay, any last little bit for Capricorn? Don't worry about wasting energy. Just enjoy. Think back fondly to past experiences. Think fond thoughts of this new love in your life, and just enjoy the emotional support. I would say the emotional stability the relationship's brought in. I don't think the other person is very emotionally stable, but you interacting with them has brought you a stable sense of self and a stable sense of emotional well-being. So like it's worth your effort in getting your business up and running and interact with this person. All right, Capricorn, I hope this video helped you. Again, if you want to meet your spirit guide, I'll put a link to that in the upper right-hand corner. If you want a personal reading, I'll link to that down below. And those sessions are always, I meditate like an hour before each session. I strongly connect to source. So when we get on the phone call, you're speaking directly with your spirit guides back and forth. So it's a full hour of you having an open dialogue with spirit. I just let them flow through my body to you. People have gone on to get married. People have tripled their business income. People have gone and taken that move cross country. Yeah, and I also do mini reads Monday through Thursday right here on YouTube for free at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So come hang out. Lots of love, Capricorn. Have a good month.